Hey everybody, how are you? This is Peter again for MLB Trade Rumors and Discussions. It's Friday, January 3rd, 2020. We are keeping up with our everyday post for the whole rest of the year of 2020, talking about MLB, talking about our Diamondbacks, talking about whoever you want to talk about. If you guys want to let me know if you want to talk about somebody else, but we will be talking about every team eventually during the year. But again, like I mentioned, we will be talking about the Diamondbacks for a while in the NL West. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing, and all you Diamondback fans who comment. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me, and it's great to be right there. I can see you guys are diehard fans like me, so it's fantastic. So let's talk about what I woke up to this morning too, and everybody else. There's a big rumor that the Dodgers are going after Mookie Betts. Now you remember what I told you guys yesterday. They are terrified. You see what I mean? The Diamondbacks are right on their ass. They know that the Diamondbacks can win this division. The Dodgers know if they do not make a move. This is a team that won so many games last year. They won the division by 20-something games. Why would you feel like you need to make this big move? Because they know they lost a really good pitcher. They know they're injury prone in some positions, and they know the Diamondbacks are getting better. They need to get a guy like Mookie Betts or Lindor, and that's not going to just do it, right? That may carry their hitting, but they need one more pitcher. So they are looking because they are scared. That is 100% for sure. They know their team just fell short of their dream. They didn't care if they made the championship. They don't care if they make the playoffs. If they don't win the championship, they failed, right? That's a team that spends a lot of money, and it's a bust if they don't win the championship. However, on the Diamondback side, if we get to the playoffs, it's a plus. So the more and more, Hazen won't be satisfied, he said it, until he wins a championship, right? Looking at how Mike Rizzo had and some of our Diamondback players who are on both teams in the championships, he said it was rough to see, and it is. It's tough for me to see Corbin. It's tough to see Will Harris. It's tough to see Scherzer, of course. It's tough to see all these guys in the playoffs pitching because, you know, we had them at one point. So what do the Diamondbacks need to do if the Dodgers do go out and get Mookie Betts or go out and get Lindor and Clevenger? Because then the Dodgers become the bigger favorites again, right? So we spoke about this, and I'm going to say it again. The more and more that I look at free agency, the more and more I see that the Diamondbacks are going to make a trade. There is nobody out there that they have to get. There's nobody. It's dry. Kevin Pillar is not going to get them to the promised land if the Dodgers get Mookie Betts. The Diamondbacks need to make a big trade. They need to do it now, or they need to go out and get Castellanos. They need to get somebody, and they need to get a bullpen piece. I know Cishek wanted to go to Boston. You still got Stam in there. But what it looks like to me is the Diamondbacks are going to make this trade. It's got to happen soon. I don't know if they're feeling the Dodgers out. I don't know what they're doing, but Hazen has something planned. And I'm going to mention a couple other teams really fast that I think the Diamondbacks could trade with. And it's possible if they get a couple players in it, right? So you can go to the Brewers and get Kane. I don't think that makes too much sense, but you never know. If the Brewers chip in some salary, Kane would be a really good center fielder, and he still would do well in Arizona. Just for me, he's been a little bit injured lately. I'm not sure if I'm looking for him. If you want to go to the younger side of Kane, which is Michael Taylor, we can go to Washington and trade Robbie Ray to them, and I can see that happening. You know, that would be a team that would make sense. They just got Starlin Castro, so Michael Taylor's another one. And there's one more team that these are just the smaller options that make sense also, is you can go to St. Louis. The Cardinals need to improve on their pitching. They need at least one more, right? So if you trade Robbie Ray to the Cardinals, you can do what you did last year when you hit gold with Carson Kelly. You can go after a guy like Harrison Bader, right? He looks like a talented center fielder that went back a little bit last year, but you put him in Arizona, it looks like a different player, I guarantee it. So these are all minor moves that they can make that have a lot of upside, like they did with Kelly, if the Diamondbacks don't want to just make a huge splash. I don't know what Hazen's doing, but I can tell you Hazen's a genius, so I can see that happening also with a bullpen piece. I can see if he doesn't want to make this move for Marte, which I hope he does, but if he doesn't want to make the move, and if he can't get a guy like Mookie Betts because the Dodgers are going to spend so much money on him in a couple of years, then I can see them trying to get a center field of the future right now for another 2 to 3 years before Thomas and Robinson is ready, because they still are 2 or 3 years away. So those are some guys that I think, but the whole point of this video is exactly what I'm saying yesterday. The Dodgers are not the team they used to be. They are worried, and for us Diamondback fans, you have to be happy to see that the Dodgers are making this move. They're no longer scared of the Dodgers and the Giants. It's no longer those two teams anymore, right? It's no longer the Rockies that are pushing them anymore. It's the Diamondbacks now. the Diamondbacks will be the team that has that rivalry with the Dodgers for a very long time. It's about time. We've been waiting for this. So, us fans, we have to push. The Diamondback fan stadium need to go there. No more where LA, they killed the stadium when they overtake our stadium. The Diamondback fans need to push. This is our time. You got Bumgarner. We're getting more tougher. We're getting dirtier. We're getting everything, which is great. That's what we want. So, guys, let me know about some trades that you think that I'm missing down below, because I've mentioned so many center fielders. I've went through every team. I'm breaking my head on who else that Hazen has his mind on. But I feel like I've probably mentioned one of them already. It's just a matter of getting the numbers right and getting another bullpen piece with it, because the bullpen piece is going to be important. Cishek would be perfect for me. That was a terrific guy. But I know he wants to go to Boston. That doesn't matter. If Boston can't afford him, maybe he'll go to Arizona. You got Stammen, who worries me because, he pitched in San Diego, and you don't know. When you pitch in those big ballparks, you don't know how they're going to do in a different place. So, again, I guarantee you Arizona's looking to make a trade for an outfielder and a bullpen piece at the same time, if they're not going for these free agents. I was looking at Castellanos too, and how much projected salary he's going to get, and we can afford that. I just know that they're so down on his fielding that I don't think they're going for that. But again, we'll see. Just look for Hazen to make a big move soon, because the Dodgers are doing it. They're playing chess right now. Anyway, guys, have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, all right? Let me know what you think. Take care.